going on out there? This your girl, Miss E. That told y'all I don't think I'm able to do just once a week. I saw y'all Saturday, came out and shouted y'all out Saturday. We're supposed to have been up there Friday, but hey, ain't nobody perfect. And I wasn't on the truck. Now, here we go. I had the honor and privilege of being invited on a podcast show named, hold on, I got a call. I don't have to answer that. That's not even it. Watch out for those 280 numbers. They not nobody. You hear click clacks in the back, like they trying to get you caught up in all of that. And now 280. So 757-280 number, whatever the last four, don't matter. Concentrate on the first three. That's a word too. The first three, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Concentrate on that. All right, back to, I had the honor and privilege of being invited on a podcast show named Single, Saved, and Dating. Okay. Yeah. The triple S's. Kind of like that old, what is that? Avon stuff. Like, what is Skin So So? Yeah. See how soft your skin is after single, saved, and dating. Okay. Well, shouts out to my old school friend, my old childhood friend, Joy Crawford Johnson, and my new friends, Mr. Jonathan and Miss Renee. I had a ball. And hey, if you don't know, now you know. When it comes to asking Ms. E a question, best to believe, just trust, and know that I'm going to take it to back in the day where it all began, and then the question will be answered. That pretty much that's what was happening. And I felt like I was just going. And some people would say it's a bit of the jitters or nervousness. I say that's just who I am, because that's how it's always been. You know, somebody asks me about something, I want to give them the line for line, 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D. You know, I want you to walk down the street. I want you to act like you feel like you was there. And vice versa. When somebody want to tell me something, and I notice a lot of people don't get into that, because they want to tell me something, and my ears tuned into the timeline and the family tree, like where did they come from and stuff like that. Like, how did this happen? This don't make sense. You know, especially if they going back and they trying to get to the whole highlight of what they're trying to tell me. It's like, well, how did that happen? Don't worry about all of that. Don't worry about all that. Just us can't follow if I don't worry about it. I don't worry. It's like reading a book, you know. I want to go down the street too. Is that a form of being nosy? I don't know. But all I know is that I give it up. I give it to you. Whether you want it or not. Kind of like when somebody sees you, go, hey girl, hey dude, what's up? How you doing? I had to learn that a while back, that they really don't, they care how you doing. I think they now watch their words. I don't think they say how you doing anymore. No, they just keep it at how you doing. They don't say what's going on. What's going on with you? How you been? Because what's going on with you could be a plethora of other things, and they're not trying to hear all of that. They just want to hear, I'm good. I ain't good. Or just, I'll be alright, you know. But anyway, how y'all doing out there? I know, you're blessed like me. I'm blessed like you. So, let's go back. Single, saved, and dating. Yeah, we on a road trip right now. We going out to North Carolina. Good, on this sand hole. So I have a nice little stretch a little bit past it, Chesapeake. You know, I'm in the city of Chesapeake, Virginia. You know, out here in Edinburgh, Hillcrest. However, I I jumped on the opportunity because I am single and I'm saved. Whoa, yes, I'm saved. Now, I ain't say I was perfect. I said I'm saved. There's a lot of things that the queen don't do. Oh, excuse me. I'm saying excuse me to the mic. Well, to y'all, really, haha, I cleaned that up. Saved is I just don't do the things that I used to do anymore. And there's still some more things that God has taken out of my old memory, old ways of doing things and everything like that. So, glory to God. Big up to my God. One of the questions I want to recap for y'all. It was a good discussion. And again, not only do I don't just give you a yay or nay answer or a straight up answer to your question, I give you a storyline leading up to my answer. I'm also transparent when it comes to my story. So you're going to hear some things, but before we got on, we was backstage, and I said, hey, I told him, I said, listen, I'm very transparent. I mean, I don't use profanity or anything like that. But it can get to like, whoa. Because a lot of people isn't ready for they want to be, they claim they 100, meaning they so honest and they so outside the box that they can really take anything. They can really, their ears is open to anything. That's a lie. Everybody ears your ears are open to who your ears are open to. Let a person like me come through with a lot of stuff. You're like, ooh, wait, TMI. No, I thought you was open. I need people with ears like that for a conversation, for me to get a conversation from me. Ears like that can handle it. And may I mention my 315. If y'all don't know, now you know. My 315 is my pastor, Kurt T. Houston. He will sit there. It ain't nothing that he ain't really encounter or hear. You know, he was the head of the jail ministry, and you know, it's a categories of different kinds of different dynamics of people, men and women, and he done heard it, if not all right. So if you can't do an ear like that and be loving, ooh, hey baby. The Eagles know I'm here. So, yeah, you'll see that every now and then. I'm a nature girl, you know. I guess it comes from when nature understands me. Nature congratulates me when people don't. And I'm good with it. They're good with me, especially when they fly with me. They're like, it's so dope. But anyway, I explained to them, and God said, no, you good. Good. I said, all right now. You said I'm good. Like, I said, all right, fine. So we got on in there. We was, having like a little mini family reunion. Me and my sister Joy, who also has a ministry by the name, I want to say it right, it's Shelter for the, Shelter for the Shattered? No. Shepherd. Okay, I keep saying shelter, but she's the shepherd for the shattered. All right? So, okay? And she also has a book out, Forgive Me, I Love You. I love you, forgive me. Look it up. I'll bring it on the truck next time I'm up. I'll bring it with me. And I'll let y'all know. Awesome squad. But let's get back to single, saved, and dating. I wasn't always single. I wasn't always saved, but I was always dating. How many of us get out there? It wasn't even dating. It was still trying to get in where you fit in. I mean, for me it was. for a lot of us, a lot of people out there, they were married. Let's say now they in the single and saved, and they might be dating, they might not. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all tell me what y'all think, because I'm still in that zone of trusting. Is it safe? I hear a lot of people online. Now that's scary for me, especially when a friend of mine said that she got to the store to meet the guy. It wasn't the guy who picked her she saw. I said, oh, see, that's not, that's not cool. And then there's, you hear on the news or Dateline, people get off. I had to stop watching that because my life started to dwindle to a state of fear where everywhere I was, like, oh, I wonder what's going on out there in that field. Okay, that house is all the way by itself. I can imagine what's going on. Won't meet nobody. But here is where I'm at, where I am. Yeah. Erotics on purpose a lot. Okay. So, ain't nobody all polished for real out there, please. So, we might not be doing the same things. We're just in the process of change, and a good change. And single, saved, and dating. I'm single. I go to a church. I start going to a church. I love the church. I've been with this church now 12 years. 12. That's the number. 12. That's a magic number. Yes, it is. And within that, I've gotten approached, flim flam, hoodwinked, bamboozled, and just because I'm 52, 42, 43, all right, they feel you should know. My thing is, when you stop doing when your life changes for the better, because now you're not doing those same things no more. But you still want that dream of that husband or that down boyfriend or girlfriend or wife, and you just know, now I'm good. I'm not doing those things no more. I'm in this environment. So guess what? Like I told the show, I had to sit back after three times of seeing the real for what it was. The first time a gentleman approached me, he even came to my house. After I found out what I found out by accident, I was crushed sitting in the pews. Okay, and we don't have pews. We have chairs, the nice soft cushiony chairs too. It was disappointing. I was hurt. I was like, what am I felt like I was being sighted or something. Like, did they see this newcomer come? Like, what is it? It was almost like being in the rooms of AA or Narcotics Anonymous, you know. Again, here go that number 12, but the 12-step programs, and then they have this thing called the 13th step. Church got it too. Don't get it twisted. Church, the guy that looked like he scouted out for the newcomer, the newcomer, and want to pour her naive tail, her green tail in. Hello. Because you thinking everything is gravy and Gucci. Nah. For y'all that don't know the 13th step, the 13th step in the rooms of AANA means that a well-seasoned meeting maker with duties and responsibilities, they sit there and they see the newcomer come in. Straight off the block, straight out the crack house or dope house, whatever house that had those substances that altered your mind, okay? Now you finally want change, and you just want you want a real life now, right? You come into the room, Now either they scoping you to be their sponsor, which they advise that if you're a woman coming into the rooms, that you get a woman sponsor. If you're a man coming into the rooms, you get a man sponsor. You get where I'm going with this, okay? Now, a woman will come into the rooms brand spank new. A brand spanking cruddy penny. Brand spanking new cruddy penny. Hello. And they see it. And they pull up on them trying to be nice and doing nice things for them. I got that for you. Want some tea? You want what you want to eat? Well, sit down in the front because you know you gotta get everything you gotta get. Don't sit in the back. And they're being attentive. So for this woman, this brand new cruddy penny, okay, she's getting the attention in an environment that she felt safe in, that she feels safe in, because they said Narcotics Anonymous or AA, everybody has changed and they're doing different stuff now. And we got here quick. I'm in North Carolina, y'all. That's how close North Carolina is to Virginia, by the way, all around the board. All right. So that's 13 stepping past the 12-step program. And they advise you not to get into any relationships during your first 3-4. They just advise not to get in any intimate relationships because your main intimate relationship that you're leaving was drugs, right? Now, let's close. Now you got that part. 13 step. Bad. Ding, ding. For those that don't know. All right, you're there to get the tools to change your life around. First tool, put God first. Okay. Now, here goes. Let's go through the partition. Ooh. Whew. Church. When you're single, or when you're married and now you're divorced or widowed, and now you're single again, the same rule applies. I believe the same rule applies. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Funky Bunch, how you doing? Happy belated Mother's Day. Look, hey, baby cakes. Look, we mothers every day. Why do we have to listen? You think about me with you when you at the vegetable stand. Buy me an apple. I love you. I love you. Thank you, though. Yeah, that's how I feel about mother. I mean, I'm a mother. Once I had my first kid, I became a mother. It didn't stop. Although the kid goes off, but you don't stop being a mom. Okay? Buy your own flowers. I mean, it's okay. So everybody do what they want to do. Like Valentine's Day, you just only love me once a year. You just show me your love once a year. Come on now. Those are pagan. For me, that's pagan. That's pagan. I don't do a lot. That's one of the things I changed in my life. Yeah, we'll get to that another time. All right. Might get to it today because, like I said, I talk. So okay, let's go back. We got the church. We're single. Either just became single because we got a divorce, either became single because we got widowed, or came in single because now you're not out there dipping and dabbing. Never was married. That's me. I was just dipping and dabbing. I wonder should I put categories in this? Categories of that. Because a dipper and dabber, never been married, 2 children, where do I go? I spoke about a certain church that was doing Family Values Month, right? And one of the it was three sections: the value of the mom, the value of the dad, and the value of the children. So I'm sitting in there way pregnant, big pregnant, and I just didn't know what place I was in. Where do I lie? What's the rules for me? Okay. Here we go again with that question. How is it being saved and being single? We touched on ministries. Do we try to overwhelm ourselves with stuff so we won't pay attention to the needs of a single person wanting to be booed up? Do we, just bury ourselves with ministries? Because you can't have a ministry overload. You in this ministry, you in that ministry, you in that, and you're not. Well, you're not even available for yourself. But it's best because now you ain't even thinking about it. Girl, please. Man, please. I done got approached once. That was my first disappointment, but it didn't turn me away from the church. It didn't turn me away from not going like before. That's how I knew I grew up. I got mature. All right, I wanted God. I wanted what God had for me so bad that I kept coming back, and I'm still there 12 years later. Now that wasn't even the only case. It was another case where I did get pulled in and got into it was like one intimate session, and come find out the wife was still around. I'm like, yo, what the what in the ham sandwich, ham, whatever. Thank God the sister and I was so distraught over it. Like, that's not even it. How could you? Being deceived and manipulated. She understood because and when you change your clothes, meaning when you change the way you used to be, people see who you really are and who you really not. And I thank God for Jesus that this woman saw that ain't me. She said, you had to not know. And I said, baby girl, nah. That was maturity growth number 2. And I was able to have a decent and I mean, I've been wanting that all my life, where women didn't just jump on the women because a lot of times it's not the woman, it's the man, and this was a perfect example of it. And God moved in that, and I'm so grateful. And we cool to this day. I ain't gonna hold you. I say hi to dude. Like when I see him, it's like I get this thing, but I gotta get out of that. I'm still growing, okay? It's just I gotta. It's like, hey, it's like I put on the hi mask, hi, and keep it moving. Like, yeah, and a New Yorker's face speaks so many words. It just tells you the truth. You could be, you can say, da. Hold on a minute, please. Hey. Yep. Well, I did like 4 loads of it. It was enough. I think they just doing sections because that's where they get ready to just put the sand in. But I'm on the sand hall with y'all. So, I'm back. And I gotta get right with that. I gotta stay and pray on that. Because I don't really think about it. I don't even think about it. But like I said, I'm so grateful to God that we as women were able to. And it made me feel so good to know that I'm not looked at like that because they see gender. I am not like that. Not that Erica don't play that. You don't do that. I said, Erica, Ms. E don't do that. So, anyway, then it was another. The very first one was when I saw what a person's intentions was on the real was. The first thing they said, like, I like sex. I like a whole lot of sex. And I was like, whoa. That's how you coming to me? So I'm like, now I'm in the mirror. Single. I done got out the water saying, Jesus, I'm talking about, because once you get dipped in the water, that your old man is gone and then you come up new. So I'm like, what the world? I'm like, nah, I done did the boom, boom, boom. Jesus. By the power of the Holy Ghost. Yes, all of that. I'm done, son. And you approach me like this, and I'm sitting there going, what is it? I said, do I have Susie Sponge Face written on my forehead? Yeah. You know, that back situation. Do I have Susie Sponge Face written on my forehead? I'm supposed to soak all of this up? What am I supposed to do with this? But it was evident where his mind was. So that's not a degree of discernment. That's just common daggone sense, okay? Keep it pushing, as my brother say. Shout out to Low. God bless you, baby. I miss you. Now, then, some, you'll sit there and let them know. I'm telling you, I understand. I'm a woman. I'm not ugly. I'm a beautiful woman on the inside and out. But you just get tired of not. It's like, what is this? What is this? I'm single and I'm saved and I'm scared to date. Somebody come up here and help me. Help the queen out. Okay? People going to work to the gym, work themselves out to death so they can look good. And then got empowerment moves. You got the meetings you go to. You have the organizations you're affiliated with. And how do you navigate through that when you know you better than that now? You know that you have so much worth. And women too. I'm not even going to, this is just the experiences that I've had. Now, unfortunately, where I worship, from what I understand, we used to have a singles ministry. And it's been deactivated somehow, because I never hear anything about any singles retreats or singles anything. It's always a marriage enrichment, and the focus is on the relationships that are together now. And what about the ones in between? And then you have the infidelity. Oh wait, let's talk about that too. The infidelity portions that that get swept under the rug or taken care of behind the scenes. But they still have I had to say this. We got to keep in mind when we go to church that the people that's in the church are the same people from out there. You from out there. You might not do that, but you do something. Shoot, I threw away $115 that I don't even have on an itch. Went to the store, went to the store, came back home, was getting ready like I was getting ready for my date, for my boo thing. Keep in mind, I'm single and saved. I'm getting ready for my boo thing. Went into the room. To get ready to get intimate with self. And it just didn't work out. Thank you, Lord. Let me tell you something. When you truly save, when you truly give your life over to the Lord, convictions, hey baby, convictions, I talked to butterflies too. Convictions that you just don't mind not doing it. Needless to say, that night, that same night, within the same 12 hours, 24 hours, when I went out, bought it, came back, took a shower, it smelled good, and like I'm doing, was the same night that I got convicted by God. And the same night, I tossed that in the garbage. Tossed all $115 worth of stuff in the garbage. And my man, no, I'm not. I have to sit back, and sometimes we men and women have to sit back and just know that we better than all of that. And we got itches. You know why we have that itch? Because we introduced ourselves to it so young, so soon in the game, when we should have just kept to ourselves. Now I don't get, my body does not respond to all of that. You're not my man. And with women that entice men, they don't know no better. That's not them. It's what's working in them. And I have to look at the same thing. It's not that person. It's what's working in that person. Do I have my own? So we have to give ourselves some patience. And I got to be patient with myself. I got to be all right. And I am all right. I ain't even in a rush. But what I do is, how many of us out there isolate? We use isolation as a tool to stay away from the, what is that word I'm looking for? No, not interactions. But that leads to the flesh, the enticing, the come on, somebody help me. Come on. Lord help me. That's the only one that can help me. Lord help me. Not, because they do become distractions, but that's not quite the word. Lord, you got the word. Give it to me. Sugar shame. I'm dipped in one of them. It's right there. Gee whiz. What is it? When we use isolation, and I do that. I rush home because it seems like I don't care what it is. Do I look sad? Do I look desperate? So to stay away, because I know what I'm capable of. I know what my heart desires, and we all know what our heart desires, male or female. Okay, a single man may desire to have a woman, so if he can flaunt his money, that'll work. But then he's not happy, because is it him that they want, or is it your pockets? 9 times out of 10 it be the pockets. Sometimes you get one that like the pockets, but they like you too, but not for the long term. And you're looking for long term. Same as women, we give up our bodies, our time, and we're just gonna call it flesh, because right now I can't tap on the word that I'm looking for, and I want that word bad because it fits. Jesus Christmas. I don't want to be persuaded. Anyway, isolate, so I won't have to deal with that. A lot of women, I'm not the only one. A lot of men do that too. A lot of men just, we have to. There was one thing that I got. It was a couple of things I got from the show, but this is one of them. We have to know what category of friend a person is trying to be. if I can say that, I'm paraphrasing. However, it's let's say for a woman, when a guy comes up to you and go, "Hey, can I help you with that?" No, he might generally just want to help you with your bags, or help you in the car, or help you in the door. He ain't trying to push up. Or I can do this for you, do kind things for you. He just might generally be kind. Doesn't mean he wants you, right? And then you have those that are out there and they predators. They out there walking. And you have those. We have to realize that everybody, every man or every woman is not out there just to want you like that. But we want this thing that bad. Do we want it that bad? But at the end of the day, what was said also was, seek ye first the kingdom of God. Seek ye first the kingdom of God. Then the rest follow. That's right. Yeah, I know that too now. And I see it in everyday life. I see this in everyday life. Esther was married. Her husband died. So now she's a widow and single. She out there in the field now. Mama said, "Look, go ahead about your business. You don't want to be with me. I'm an old lady. You can't have no this, can't have no that. Just go ahead. Don't come here." So she went out there and found, and Boaz walked up on him in his field. Sounds like being in the right place at the right time, don't it? You can't do that, and I said that too. You can't do that isolated. You got to get out. Got to get out. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay. It's okay today. It's all right today. But I want to get some feedback, whether it's not right now or later on in the comments. Y'all can just come on in, and I'm going to read them, and we'll expound on it the next time I'm up here. Like I said, it's going to be more than just Friday. That was too much. Like I go through a whole lot of stuff like this on Saturday, what I'm talking about, and I couldn't wait to share it with y'all. Single, saved, and dating. Now that's a podcast show, but it's a discussion that really it's really a discussion. Single, how are you single? Are you saved? Oh, and if so, how does the dating world look to you? How's the dating world? Hey, Van Dyke, how you doing? Look, I just accepted the request, okay? I'm late. I'm so late. Well, welcome to my world. We're talking about single, saved, and dating. It was a show that I was on, and that's what we were talking about. And I'm single, I'm saved, but I'm not dating. And part of that is because I'm fearful. But God didn't create us to be like that. It's just, can I call it cautious then? How can I call it? Can I call it cautious? I'm just staying to myself. Let me stay over here focused. Let me focus on making me a better me, getting me better for that person. And for the males out there too, that really generally want that ride or die, that girl by their side, that woman by their side, God-fearing woman, praying woman. Those things I want to transfer to the woman wanting the man like this. I'm not saying that we perfect. Shit, I can't wait to share what I heard with today. That made me feel so much better. Oh, God, and he was a breath of fresh air. Whew. We want those things from each other. But then there's people out there that just gawking it. They just want what they just want to get an itch scratched and say, listen, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready. Well, why? What? Why are you talking to me? Why are you in my face? Why? Do I look like I want that? No. Were you not listening to my conversation? No, they wasn't listening to your conversation because that's not what they was trying to talk about. So what do? I hear you. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. And that's what I do. So I go to church or I watch church. I go to my puppet ministry, and I do my thing with them, with the kids, which are awesome, by the way. They're so awesome. Shout out to the PKP. Woo! That's Puppet Kingdom Productions. And learning with Toastmasters International, God Speaks. Now, not being so hard on yourself, but we out here in our same lives, because what's this? Okay. Out here in our same lives and walking with the Lord and doing the best we can to do right. I learned that we're never gonna be Christians. We're trying to be Christ-like. Or am I saying that right? But what I got from it was the 12 disciples wasn't all that great. They walked with the Lord for 3 years and still didn't get it right. Still wasn't ready to go out there and preach the gospel. Still was reluctant. Peter was he's always the main character in this, right? Peter, he was down for Jesus, right? Down for him to the point where he wanted to fight people, cutting people's ears off and stuff. But where was he when that little girl? He wasn't a fighter when that little girl came to him and accused him of being Jesus' friend. He was like, nah. He punked out. He punked out. Fighting Peter, punked out. Ain't that something? But that's how we do our lives every day. We do right, and then the next minute, another test comes, and we might not get it right. But guess what? That's what goes on in Kingdom University, the school that never sleeps. This is God's university. Do you hear me? This is God's world. We're always in class. We're always being tested. We always be all the time being quizzed. And it's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. God doesn't expect us to have arrived, because if we arrive, we won't need him, right? He created us to always be in need of him. Always be in need of our Father. Yeah. That's right. Where are we going? Am I going to Woodford? Yeah, I'm going to Woodford. I had to get my bearings right because I was just doing work in Virginia Beach and Norfolk, and they just changed me up because I was done with that. So now I'm in North Carolina, the Chesapeake. So, for those that want to play this back, I'm still up here for now, but be easy on yourself. Let's be easy. Let's be easy on ourselves. Peace be still, because God got somebody for you. God got somebody for me. He's still working on me. There's probably still some things about me that I need to get right to have a successful relationship. Yeah. I know we have needs. I got needs too. That was a song that just came in my head. Yeah. No, we need the Lord, for real. Some of us, we do have a lot of great self-control. But you wasn't born with that. Especially when you encountered intimacy so young or so soon in your dating life, and then you get hurt, and then you go into the next one because now you just got to make up or get from somebody that what you didn't get from the last one, but what you're doing is taking the hurt or whatever from the last one and bringing it into the new. You don't want that. Give yourself a break, okay? Give yourself a break. It's okay. It's okay. Take the Band-Aid off and let that wound heal. Let some air get to it. Let some air get to it and let it heal. And what you do with a sore, you pamper it. You get the antiseptic, and you apply daily. Just keep applying daily. The word. Apply daily. Apply daily. Being in the presence of good counsel. Apply daily. Apply daily. Prayer. Apply daily. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Apply daily. Yes, apply daily. Prayer. Apply daily. Reading at least one chapter. Apply daily. Being in the midst of godly counsel. Okay? Even if that's your homeboy, your homegirl, and getting with people in those little areas. I ain't talking about clicking up with nobody, because everybody know I'm not a clicker. Okay, I'm not the chick that clicks. I know you, I love you, I hang out with y'all, but yeah, we good. You not coming out tonight? No, I'm not coming out tonight. I'm okay. It's nothing you did, it's just that that's what I do. I don't get with chick clicks. I don't get with clicks. I don't click up. No. If I clicked up, I wouldn't be able to expand my territory. So I was born to be expanded. So, godly counsel, prayer, godly counsel, okay? Godly counsel, prayer, and the word. Yeah. Apply daily. Apply daily. Those things. Single, saved, and dating. I learned also when you're out there dating. I don't date. I haven't dated, and I don't know. I'm kind of jaded from it, because it seems like everything somebody wants. You know what? I'm lying. I'm not gonna put my brother down. I got one brother that told me, can I get it? We got it? Go ahead, Mr. Al. Let me squeeze. He told me, and I love him, because I was so used to going on a date, and because I liked the date, and I had a good time and everything, and it was like I was throwing myself, you know? I wasn't told about everybody that's nice to you don't want you like that. Okay? He told me at the end of that night that don't be so desperate. Ooh. Coming from a brother to a sister, right? You can either feel embarrassed, which you should, because if you're not, it won't be effective. Chew on that. Because, see, no one wants to be embarrassed, so you won't do it again. You sit back and you think about it. Yeah, I got choked up because it put me in a space of, he's really, really my friend. He didn't take what I was pitching, throwing to his advantage. This brother really loves me as a sister. Shout out to my brother. If he watching, he know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that part. Damn. So they're not all like that. Okay. It's just the majority. The majority. And again, I don't want to just talk about men. Let's talk about these women out here too, though. These women out here can be scandalous. These women out here, they can be into that. I don't care if they married, even in the church. Don't sleep. It's convenient. Am I putting it here? Am I putting it right here? Okay, I'm just gonna do it then because you're not telling me nothing, baby. Yeah, I'm a dump truck driver, as you can see. And I'm hauling sand today. I had asked for earlier. Let me get this out my back. Yeah, because I don't know what's going on right now. He ain't telling me nothing. Now with the women, what I've seen where, you know, this man is married and they might be going through something. Yeah, I put it in the right spot, y'all. Might be going through something, but because he wants somebody to fill that space of his soon-to-be ex-wife or just going through something, he pulls another woman in there who probably had her sights on him from the gate, and you are right with this. I said something the other day. When a dude come up to me and they say, yeah, they single, the first question I ask, other than what's your name? Hey, my love, is what's their name is, how long you been single? When they say, well, I said, no, let's say the first one is, one of them are, you got children, you have children? Yeah, oh, how old is the baby? I go straight to the baby. They go, 6 months. I go, ooh. I said, boy, when you fresh out here in these streets, now me and the mother, we ain't getting along. And so now I get off of me real quick because I'm not with it. Not that I don't have children, my children are grown. And now still, again, I said, why is it okay? Everything is always Gucci before the baby. As soon as you have the baby, everything goes sour. What is that? I don't get that. Okay? I really don't. All right. Going back to the woman that will go to the man. It's too soon. Going back to the other question, how long you been single? Well, I've been a year. They go, I've been single. This is how it comes out. I've been single a year. I said a year. I said, baby, you new out here in these streets. You ain't been nowhere. You still talking to her. You still texting her. You still probably still sleeping with her. Now you not ready. Nah. Cause I've been out here a long time. I don't have to worry about who's coming at my door or having company or nothing like that. You still there. And then those are the things that I do now. And then I just, you know what? Forget it. I just come back. But why do the women? I don't understand. Women are just as desperate as men out here at times. Where they don't care. Some women even say, I'd rather date a married man because then I ain't got to worry about the baby girl. We're talking about in the church now. And I'm not saying people are perfect. Nobody's perfect. But that stuff gets bad. That stuff gets noticed. Don't nobody judge me but God. Well, isn't that special? Because do you want God to see? Is that what you want? I'm getting ready to cry because I'm like, do you really want God to see you in that state? Really? Man, do you really want it like that? I mean, like, men walk around with this thing because it's been embedded in their head for so long. Yeah, I'm a man, you know, a man got needs and a man do. Is that how you want to live? Or is that how you was trained to be? Or is that because that's what you hear? Come on. You don't have to be that. Sis, you don't have to be that. You don't. We talk about single, saved, and dating. You don't have to be that. Because quiet is kept for a woman like me. Y'all really making it really, really sketchy for me. Like, what the? Yo. Y'all out there doing whatever it is that y'all want to do to itch your little, itch, get your itch scratched. Then men see women as the same. Then we're not. I had one man tell me, thank you, Lord. I had one man tell me, right? Because it was one of those flim-flam, hoodwink, bamboozle situations. Because my thing is, I go to church. I go to church. He said, I'll go to church with you. All right, cool. That's not a ding, ding, ding for me. That's like, okay, cool. Let's see. Not that I'm looking for the bull crap, but I'm looking for the bull crap. Okay. Hey, sweet. What's going on, my bro? We talking about single, saved, and dating. So he says to me, he came to the church and everything, and I said, I already had my experience with, catering and feeding the dude and all that, so that didn't work out. So now I'm sitting there telling him, I said, oh, we got food over there if you like. So he gets up, he came here dressed up. Okay. So now he talks about how he's a chef, he cooks. That's why they call me barbecue. That's why they call me. I can't even say his name because I don't want to blow him up. But he likes to barbecue, right? But why you offer me oodles and noodles when I don't want to eat that? I don't want to eat that, but I'm a lady, so I'm not going to show that I'm ungrateful. That's probably all he got. But I didn't want that anyway. Then he pulls out this wad of money. And I'm like, whoa. He said, see, I said, boo-boo, put that away. I make my own money. I don't need yours. And that don't move me. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed by your money. Show me something else. Impress me in some other way, fashion, or form. Money don't move me. I'm not that one. I'm not what you're used to. I'm a different breed. Okay? He was like, no, I just want the show. I said, no, and I'm just telling you. You keep pulling that out, then I'm just going to act, then I'm going to say, hey, let me get this, hey, let me get that. And I ain't even going to want it. I'm just going to give you what you're asking for. So then we was talking, and, he has a past like all of us do. So the conversation was going in the direction where that I knew where it was going, but I had to pump his brakes a little bit. I said, hey, I need to let you know something right now, because I think it's only fair. So I'm not saying that this may go far, but you seem like a nice guy. You real nice and everything, got a nice crib and everything. I said, listen, I'm looking for longevity. I'm not looking for no fly-by-night, and this. He said, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. I said, okay. I said, what if I told you that I'm not laying up with you? It don't take all of that. I want to get to know you. Really, really get to know you. You know what he said to me? Guess what this brother said to me? He says, oh, well, you're going to be single a long time then, because if you ain't giving that up, ain't no man going to want to, I'm telling you, I'm sorry to bust your bubble, sister. I mean, no, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but if you ain't giving up the goods, then you're going to be single for the rest of your life, because first it was I'm going to be single a long time, then it was going to be I'm still going to be single for the rest of my life, because I'm not giving up my body. I'm like, oh, really? I said, oh, okay, well, thank you for enlightening me on that. Thank you for that. That's not true. That's a lie to Satan, because that's what they were supposed to say, so you could turn around and I think he thought I was naive or stupid or desperate. I said, okay, well, we'll see what happens. Needless to say, it didn't pan out. He didn't come back to church. He didn't call me no more. In fact, he saw me walking one day, and that was by choice. And he saw me from the back, and he beeped his horn at who he thought was just a walker down the street. When I turned my face, he said, "Oh shoot," and turned his head and kept it moving. I said, I knew he wasn't about nothing. I felt it. I was hoping for better, but hey, it's disappointing. I don't get hurt no more. I don't even expect nothing. I don't give nobody high expectations no more. I get it, I see it, and that's what it is. I know it's like, it's sad, but hey, it's somebody out there for everybody. So, I'm on my way, I'm getting through the toll, I'm on my way back to North Carolina. So, for all of you out there, single, saved, and dating, or just single and dating, okay? Have some boundaries. Go into prayer. Be surrounded by godly counsel. Some wisdom. Be surrounded by some wisdom. Not no knucklehead. Not no knucklehead chick. Not no knucklehead dude. And don't forget to apply those things. Because some of us are still moving on with past hurts. And whatever agreement it is in. And when I say apply prayer to that wound. Take the Band-Aid off so it can heal, but you gotta apply the ointment. And the ointment is prayer. Godly counsel. Keep applying. And the word. Stay up. And like I always say, thank y'all for joining in. This is your girl, Miss E. Heads up, chest out, and be great. And yeah, don't forget to articulate. That means stay affirming your truth. I love you to life. Peace.